Hello everyone, Andrew here, and welcome back to Super Mario World Return to Dinosaur Land. 39 exits, and I'm not exactly sure how many there are. So I have no idea how many more levels we have to go. So last time we conquered World 5, and it was an extremely long World 5, and now we're moving on to World 6. And yeah, as I said, I don't know how much longer we have to go. I mean, I'm assuming there will be at least one more world. Although, I don't know if there's any secret worlds or anything like that. Because in the Super Mario World game, there's one big overworld map, and then there's 6 smaller sub-maps that people can use when they're making ROM hacks. So of course we're on the big one right now, although only 3 of the small ones have been used so far. So I'm assuming there'll be at least one more right here for the final world, although I don't know if the last 2 just go unused, or if there is some sort of secret at the end or somewhere or something like that. But anyway, it's not really time to worry about that since we're only at World 6. So, Urchin Ocean, number 1, let's get started with that. So yeah, overall, I've really been enjoying this, playthrough, let's play, whatever you want to call it. It's pretty fun. Let's see, yeah, we haven't had an underwater level in a while. Actually, have we had one at all? I'm trying to remember. I think we had one. Yeah, I remember in the very first video, there was one, although we haven't really dealt much with water since, I don't think. I could go for the dragon coins, but I mean, there's no point. We're just going to end up getting way too many lives at some point anyway, either through like Lakitu or the bonus game or something like that. So I mean, going out of the way to get all 5 dragon coins, it's not always the best thing. And man, these guys are just placed in the worst places. I mean, they're not difficult, they're just kind of like, they make you wait. Or like, I guess it's just supposed to test your patience. Because again, here we go. I'm gonna have to stand here and do absolutely nothing. We wait for this guy. Let's see, what do we have up there? We have some question mark blocks. So that's one of that's the version of the urchin that goes around. The question mark blocks. So yeah, based on the name Urchin Lake or Urchin Ocean, yeah, it was Urchin Ocean. I'm guessing we're gonna be dealing a lot with those guys, and I mean, they're not usually too difficult to dodge. It's usually just kind of a patience game with them, and it's not always the best thing. Now wait a second, one thing I didn't really think of. Was it a red level? I think it was actually, so I think oh, what the heck is this? I guess to do something crazy kind of like this, and then go up here. Yeah, so I guess we should be keeping our eyes out, open for a secret exit. We have a massive M. Oh, wait, it's not an M. It's kind of like an M and W and then another M mixed together. And cool, we have a pretty cool upside down midway point there. Let's see, so I'm guessing that if we go down right here, we will find the secret exit, maybe? I'm guessing that there will be a key in this block. Let's see. Oh, another fire flower, that's cool. But yeah, overall, so World 6, I mean, World 5 was really long. And the last time, and in the last episode, last part, whatever you want to call it, we found the Yellow Switch Palace. And I thought it was really weird, because the yellow one actually came after the blue one, because usually people put the yellow one first. So anyway, we have a P-switch, and like usual, I'm guessing we should probably have to carry this to some other location. So that we can use it there. Don't these guys swim through blocks? Oh, they don't. I thought they did. Although, I guess that is pretty neat. Alright, so let's see. So we're carrying this to where? Can you still swim underneath the floor? Oh, haha! Okay, so, so I'm guessing I can probably still go up through here. See, I basically, if I went up into there, I'd probably get stuck. Yeah, that's always been a really interesting thing in Super Mario World, is that you can, like, swim under the floor. So, usually what some people will do is they'll put like death blocks under the floor so that if you do attempt to swim under, you'll die. And that's always kind of a interesting tactic to stop people from cheating through your levels. Now, what the heck did I ever need this thing for? So yeah, I'm just gonna leave the key there because luckily the key is one of those sprites that does not disappear if you don't if you go off screen. Let's see, is there actually there's no ceiling here, so I can kind of just cheat over everything. Okay, so alright, so if we go here. What are we going to find? We're going to find a 1-up. Alright, so, okay, so we got that. But where's the keyhole? It's probably in the other direction if we went up over everything else, maybe? Overall, seems like kind of a flaw to let you go on top of everything, although they were smart, and they did make it so that the blocks up here are solid, so that you can't kind of get stuck inside, like, the mass of land. They actually did, fix that, which is good. Alright, so I'm guessing if we go up here, you're going to find the keyhole, maybe? I hope he doesn't accidentally trigger the goalpost. We probably are swimming over it. Yeah, and it's going to be down here. I probably should have brought it with me. I should have, like, double stacked it or something. So we did need that P-switch after all. I am awesome for remembering to bring it through the entire level. Now, let's not accidentally hit it. Yeah, I should have just double stacked the 2 items. Now that I don't have the P-switch, it's going to take absolutely forever to get back. Although, man, they gave us a lot of time for this level. Still 365 seconds left. And man, what was it, like 500 seconds? It wasn't that long to warrant that long of a time limit. Although, I guess it is nice of them anyway. So let's see, the key was down here, I believe. That guy's going to ambush us. And that guy's also going to attack, although he's going the other way. Let's see, let's go down here. So yeah, it's just lots of waiting. It's not too hard to dodge these guys. Man, so where was that? There it is. Alright, so now we can grab this. We can actually go back much faster. Yeah, I've always loved that in a Super Mario World. How if you grab the key, you can pretty much, or not just the key, a shell, the P-switch, or any other grabbable item, it makes you go really fast. I've always really liked that. It makes it a lot easier to swim. And it makes the swimming levels a lot less tedious because they don't take forever. As you saw how long it takes to swim across the top. It's a lot more fun swimming when you have the something in your hand. So anyway, let's see, what is over here? The Green Switch Palace already? We haven't even seen any green outlines, I don't think. Let's see, so is this going to be another one of those puzzles that I can easily break? Alright, so... Okay, I guess we can go in there. Oh man, there's some layer 2 here, so let's see what do we want to do. Just kind of go up here, let's see how many coins we can get, I guess? Although it was probably some kind of, like, something at the top. That will, like a moon or something inside some blocks if we hurry up, or... There we go. Huh. That was a pretty interesting room. So what did that pipe at the bottom do? I'm guessing that was kind of like a fail-safe or something in case we didn't make it to the top. Anyway, so let's see. In here, we have more underwater. I'm guessing that the green switch is going to be at the end of this tunnel. Yeah, as you can see, swimming, it just takes forever when you're not holding on to items. So it's kind of just like slowly. I don't think I've ever actually seen a P-switch underwater before. That's kind of interesting. Switch Palace. The power small dot of the switch you have pushed will turn lines into solid green blocks. Now that's actually just an air bubble, but that lined up perfectly with the word power. That's kind of funny. Anyway, so that's going all over the place. I don't think we've seen any green ones so far. At least I'm pretty sure we haven't. So anyway, so there we go. So yeah, so we're going to be going over there. I'm guessing we're going to go over to that sunken ship at some point, although I'm not sure how we're exactly, we're going to come back around from that, but it is interesting. And oh man, we have this level again in 700 seconds for this level? That's a lot of time. Anyway, so it's, I mean, I guess, it's all part of that being patient thing, where you need that much time to kind of stand around and wait for these guys to go by. Let's see, so, can we make it? Can we make it? I don't care, I'm taking the hit. Okay, well, luckily he didn't hit us anyway. Yeah, I was talking in another video about how, like, there's really that love-hate relationship with water. Yeah, that's right, that's where the last water level was. It was, the very last level I did in part 1, it was kind of at the beginning of World 3, but it was like before the floors. I mean, overall, if they're designed well, water levels are always great. I mean, I love Donkey Kong Country water levels. I've always really liked them for whatever reason. Mario water levels can really be hit or miss. Like, this water level is okay. I mean, it's designed pretty well. But overall, I hate urchins just because all they do is make you wait. I mean, they're not too difficult to dodge, and then it makes me do stupid things like go up in there and accidentally not hold the down button so that we don't go too high. Now let's see, can I somehow fit through here? I guess we're just doing this exact same thing again. Though it should be a lot easier to fit this time since we're small Mario. And yeah, so we got that. Let's see, we go through here, we've got all these coins again. And we swim very slowly. I've always loved how the midway point kind of just makes you big, even though, it's always weird. It makes you big if you're small, but if you're big, it doesn't do anything. So, I wonder who decided to do that. Like, make it give you a mushrooms. I mean, it's not like it really needed to. No one would have been like, why isn't he giving me a mushroom? If they had never kind of created that standard. Now, let's see. I was kind of stupid. I'm trying to squeeze in between them. And there's our first dragon coin, even though we haven't been collecting them at all. And man, let's see what else we got going on here. So I mean, if I had swam under, I could have hit all those blocks, although it would have been really pointless. I guess it would have been good for points, but I mean, Mario's always been one of those games where points are super pointless. With the exception of Super Paper Mario, which was really smart, and it used your score as sort of like an experience counter, and I thought that game was great. I really, really liked Super Paper Mario. Although on the 3DS now, with Paper Mario Sticker Star, I believe it's called, they're going back to the old RPG traditional format, which is good, although, I don't know, I mean, based on the trailer and what we've seen so far, they're kind of going away too much from, yeah, finally! 50 points! A 3-up! There you go, I've wanted to do that for so long. And I guess it's pretty easy to do in underwater levels, especially when you kind of just hug the ceiling there. It makes it really easy to get that perfect height. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. Sticker Star, I mean, there's been no sign of party members or anything like that. There's no, what's it called? There's no star points. So overall, I mean, some of the things I love about the Paper Mario series, I just haven't been seeing them, so it's kind of disappointing. Because I was really hoping it would be a lot like Thousand Year Door and even the 64 one, which are games I absolutely love. So it'll be interesting to see what that's like when it comes out. I don't even know when that is coming out. This year? Maybe this holiday season? All that's on my radar right now is New Super Mario Bros. 2. Anyway, this level here, we're kind of just running across and... wow, we actually got hit by something. It's kind of a shock. And now we have a question mark block here with a flower in it. Man, when's the last time we saw a cape? Like, in an actual level. I mean, I know I could just go to the top secret area if I really wanted one, but they don't really hand them out too often in levels here. And man, more underwater parts? Alright, so now we got this crazy green palette this time, which was only used in Star Road in the original game. Although some people like to use it. It kind of looks like nuclear and fusion land. And that was a super simple underwater part because we had fire power. Let's see, so up here we have the cannon launch. We have that, we have a mushroom even though we didn't need it. This guy here is, he's easy enough to deal with fire, although I kind of just messed that up somehow. Man, just died. Let's see, I could probably have swam underneath all that if I really wanted to. Let's see. Yep, so, once again, they didn't make those solid blocks, so it is possible to swim underneath all that stuff. Let's see, these are all rising pipes, rising pipe, rising pipe, rising pipe, and feather, finally! So I can kind of just fly over top of absolutely everything. Let's see, so we got that. I got that. Oh, no, gotta get that. Okay, cool. Let's see, so wow, another pipe? This level's not over yet? Jumping fish generators in Mario games have always been a massive pain ever since the very first Mario. I mean, the bridge levels with jumping Cheep-Cheeps were always just terrible. And then, like, what's it called? In Super Mario World, it's just absolutely crazy the rate at which they come out of the water and, like, attack you. Levels with them are usually very difficult unless it's just, like, mostly flat land. So wow, this world is going to end up being a lot longer than it initially looked. Let's see, so we've already done 1, 2, 3 levels. I usually count Switch Palaces as levels, even though they're not really full levels. I mean, it depends on what hack you're playing. Some people kind of make them into full-blown, like, puzzle levels, while other hacks will make their Switch Palaces more like in the original game, where they're kind of just, like, bonus levels, where you can get a whole bunch of coins and stuff. Let's see, fire is usually pretty good to have for underwater levels, since you can't swim anyway. Although the cape's kind of twirling power is really overpowered whether you're on land or underwater. Let's see, so we got this, kill you. So let's see, so it's continuing on. Still have that crazy green palette. Although, I mean, it does look good. Back then, these hacks, they never really used custom palettes. They just usually used, what's it called? The colors that levels used in the original game. I wonder if Lunar Magic back in this time, what was it, 2006? Actually had the ability to change, like, for custom palettes. I'm pretty sure it could. Although some people still, just for the fun of it, opted to, not really modify too many things, but just keep everything like it was in the original game. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Although all the custom graphics and music and things that have come out over the years really do enhance the experience, and they are really neat. Just to see some of the things that people actually do add in. I mean, graphics and, like, new sprites and stuff, they are all really cool. Although the level design still has to be good. Level design is always a really key thing. Unless you can obviously swim over top of this, right? Right? No? Okay, well, if we can't swim over top of it, we're going to swim under it, because clearly, it looks like there's something on the other side of that, although we're going to have to go quite a ways back to kind of go underneath the land. Now, let's see here. I mean, yes, these days, some people just try to shove in so much new technology, like ASM patches and add in features that were never in the original game, and I mean, that's really great. But your level design still has to be good. Like one hack called Brutal Mario, and that was silly. It really did that. I mean, a whole bunch of new innovations. It had bosses from, like, Kirby games in it. But what's it called? But the level design, it was kind of lacking, and man, I did not think I would have to go back this far to find a place to go under. Or was there ever a place to go under? Or am I kind of just accidentally going back for no reason? I could have swore there was a hole where I could have swam under everything, although maybe I'm thinking of the last level? That's kind of silly then, if I am, and I guess I was. Unless there's something right at the beginning? Maybe? Nope. I guess not. Unless maybe I'm still forgetting something. Man, how far did this level go on? I could have sworn that there was a place I could have swum underneath everything. I guess not. Alright, now that that completely pointless detour was over, man, I could have swore there was a place to swim underneath everything. Now oh man, layer 2? That's what the background might suggest, maybe? Yeah. So basically, you can tell when there's going to be moving objects and stuff like that, because, well, when you have layer 2, or like this kind of thing where the background moves, sorry, not where the background, but another layer moves, what's it called? Like there's layer 1, then layer 2 moves. You can tell when there's going to be that because you can't have a background image, if you're using layer 2. So that's how you can kind of tell sometimes, like, before there was kind of like an underwater reef kind of thing in the background with seaweed and stuff, and now it's just completely like bluish, blackish, grayish. So that's how you can kind of tell. But anyway, yeah, I kind of went all the way back looking for a hole in the ground. Now a lot of people are probably saying, no, of course there wasn't. How could you not remember that there wasn't a hole? Now, I mean, when you're Let's Playing, I mean, I'm talking about so many things, I'm concentrating on so many other things, that sometimes you kind of forget some of the things that happen. So you go back and kind of do something stupid like that. Now this is actually kind of tricky. The way they're putting the fish and stuff that they come at you at the absolute worst times. I almost kind of rammed my face into that guy, although luckily we didn't. And let's see what else we got here. I think I saw a dragon coin there. Although, does it really matter? Yeah, why not? Let's just wait for it to come back up just for fun. And there we go. So overall, that was a pretty interesting kind of segment there. So I guess it's kind of good we didn't skip it, although I thought maybe there would be kind of like a secret or something under it. Well, let's see if we can go over it now. Yes, we can! So it means we're going to have to do that whole thing again after we get the secret exit. Although there's no key here. Is it over here? Nope, so I guess the key must be out there somewhere. I did see a question mark block, so I mean, I guess they could have put it in that one. Right there. Wait, no, that's not a question mark block. That's the green cape block, which is awesome because I actually really needed the power-up. And so we can't swim over that. Can we swim over this now? So wow, this one they actually remembered to put solid blocks underneath. Actually, no, they didn't. I guess they kind of forgot. So let's see. If we continue to the left from here, what do we find? Do we find the key? I guess the person probably never anticipated people actually using this tactic. So what's it called? So no secrets are ever going to be hidden under here. So I guess we can remember that from now on. Although I'm sure that when we are looking for a secret, it probably is going to end up being in some absurd place like that. And now, because of all the mistakes I've made and all the time they gave us, actually is coming quite in handy. 250 time units left. I mean, they're not really seconds. I mean, they're a bit faster than seconds, I think. And ow! I accidentally went too low and got dead. Whoops. Alright, so now that that's finally over. I mean, that segment's cool, but it takes forever because it's just like waiting for the platforms to go up and down. So anyways, maybe it's not cheat this time? This is actually kind of tricky. Not this part, I mean, like this part up here. I mean, I guess you can just wait in the middle. Man, I never learn. Whoops, anyway. Now we got by that. Alright, so was there a P-switch somewhere? I don't want to go in that pipe in case it accidentally takes me to the end of the level. But where's the key hiding then? See, if I go really high, can I swim over the goalpost? No. Alright, so anyway, we beat it once. We would have had to beat the normal exit anyway. So at least we know where the keyhole is. I'm guessing there was probably something inside that pipe. So we'll have to go back and find that. So check that out. So anyway. Yeah, I'm guessing this the secret exit will take us over to that sunken ship. Anyway, I'm gonna cut out all the useless stuff. Don't need like 5 minutes of me getting back to that point. Okay, so what's up here? So we have a P-switch? That's it? Oh, so, wow, of all places for them not to turn off a vertical scroll. Yeah, layer 3 always follows you, no matter where you scroll. So basically, since vertical scrolling is enabled, the tide follows you upwards since it's layer 3. Now, I mean, I guess there's no secrets there, so hitting this P-switch isn't going to do any good here. But where's the key? I mean, we got this. Unless it's like hiding up here somewhere and it's going to fall after we hit the P-switch? Maybe. Luckily, we can go get as many P-switches as we want. Haha! Man, I swear I've never played this before. I've seen every trick in the book. Trust me. Man, that was awesome. Actually predicting that was going to happen. Now all we need to do is not die. Easier said than done. Maybe. I mean, urchins are not the problem. It's me stupidly trying to go underneath platforms and dying, which is the problem. So anyway, let's go down here. Come on, key. Come on. Yeah! Alright, so there we go. Secret exit. No time bonus or anything rating a secret exit. Wow, what's this? Yoshi's secret aisle. So this must be the second secret area that the message box in the first one, way back in the first part, was talking about. So anyway, we have Yellow Yoshi. I guess we're going to be able to find all the colors here, maybe? That was fast. I thought it took more than that. Maybe the bubble helped? So Yellow Yoshi's special ability is that when he has an enemy or anything in his mouth, or sorry, not an enemy, when he has a shell in his mouth, and you jump, it will quake the ground and make a whole bunch of enemies, and it will like flip enemies over and stuff like that. Ooh, I'm guessing Red Yoshi's going to be down here, and Blue Yoshi's going to be up in the sky. So let's see, I probably shouldn't be eating all these if I want to get Red Yoshi. I mean, Yellow Yoshi is probably my least favorite of the Yoshis. So let's see, where is he? I'm guessing there's side exit enabled there. I figured Red Yoshi would have been down here. Maybe? There he is. Let's see, so we're going to eat you. We're going to eat you. Maybe? That was dumb. So we're going to eat you. And we are going to eat you. And you. And we still need to eat one more. Let's see. Are they all gone? Maybe none of them are going to respawn, are they? Alright, so we got to go back up to the surface. Does it remember how many I ate when going through a pipe? That's actually an interesting thing. I don't think I've ever really checked this out before. So far we've eaten 4. One more should do it. Let's see. Maybe not. No, it didn't remember how many I'd eaten. Let's see, but you can't have 2 Yoshis on screen at the same time, or else it starts messing up. But yet, that one came out of the egg, because usually there would never be 2 eggs in the same level. Because yeah, that's what happens if you have a baby Yoshi in the same level as a big Yoshi, you get that. So basically, Yoshi has a baby Yoshi for a face. I don't even want to know what it looks like. Whoa, we have too many sprites on screen. That's just crazy. That's actually really funny. Now let's go up here, and let's get Blue Yoshi, because we all know that Blue Yoshi is the best. By the way, I should point out that no matter what color shell you eat, while Red Yoshi, when you spit it out, it will always be fire. So that's, what's it called? That's Red Yoshi's trick. But Blue Yoshi's trick is by far the best, and no matter what color egg you eat, no matter what color shell you eat, oh, darn it. The game actually didn't mess up that time. That's because I had a big Yoshi instead of a baby Yoshi. No matter what color egg you eat, sorry, I keep saying egg instead of shell. No matter what kind of shell you have in your mouth as Blue Yoshi, it will allow you to fly. So, I mean, that's by far the best ability in the entire game. Because, even more so than the cape, it pretty much lets you break absolutely anything you could ever dream of breaking. Let's see, so we got that. We got that. There we go. So Blue Yoshi, unfortunately there's no Koopa Troopas in this level, so we can't actually try it out here. But we will be able to try it out later. Yeah. Anyway, that was a fun level. And now that we're completely powered up, let's move on to this level here, which will lead us to the castle, since this level apparently doesn't have any secret exits. But I mean, what's with the sunken ship down there? I was excited for a sunken ship level, unless this goes to here, which then leads up to there. Okay, I see where this is going. Tricky game. Making us think we were almost at the castle. This might actually turn out to be quite a long video, because this world actually ends up having a lot more levels than I was expecting. Although, I mean, some of them were kind of short, and there was some cutting in places for like me doing silly things. But anyway, it should still be an interesting video. Now, this level, one of the levels in the in the original Mario world used all these dolphin guys, although they were pretty underused. So it is interesting to see a level that actually uses them, considering even hacks don't normally really use them because it's kind of hard. I mean, the level, it's kind of bland, just kind of jumping on them, but I mean, it is a cool thing to see. But they don't really fit into most hacks. Let's see, so is that the end of the level, really? Or is that like the halfway point? And I guess that's it. It's pretty simple. Let's see what the highest thing we can get on this thing is. Let's see, so back and forth. That sucked. Although, we don't really need the lives anyway. I mean, how many times have we died? Once, maybe? Or did I die at all? Yeah, I accidentally went too low in the water. So, I mean, I think that's my only death. Not too bad overall. Yeah, tricky game! Making us think we were almost at the castle. That was like the shortest level in the whole game, I think. Urchin Ocean number 5. So this one looks a lot more detailed. And this level also has a rising and lowering tide, because that is the only tide that would ever be halfway through the screen. So that's how we can tell. Now that pipe there looks really suspicious. I'm wondering if it leads to a secret. Let's see, so got that. Oh, it accidentally made me go up through the thing. Since this tide's always constantly pushing you, it's kind of a pain. Man, darn. We go in here? Yes! That was some good secret finding skills there. Now, I mean, this is obviously an edit of one of the levels from the special world, because it also uses a rising and lowering tide, and it also has a secret area that leads to a cloud place like this. I don't remember the exact names of all of the levels in the secret world, but they were all based of like popular 90s terms. It was like groovy and like way out. No, not way out. It was like groovy. What other ones were there? Man, I'm forgetting them all. Totally rad. No, that wasn't one of them. I can't remember them. Man, I'm shocked that it actually didn't let me fly over that thing. Let's see. So we got that. Oh, I'm guessing they must have been smart enough to put a ceiling in to stop me from doing that. Tricky guy. Let's see, so let's go up here. Now, this is an interesting level. I mean, it's not an underwater level. Tides aren't something that you see too often. So overall, I like it. Let's see, so this should be the end of the level. And now, we will be moving on to, what's it called? To probably the ship level. Now, this level is cool. This area is cool. It uses layer 2 that I can put the water on top of the bridge. But then, in return, there's unfortunately no background, which kind of looks bad. But at the same time, it's pretty cool. Let's see. Man, I really want the 50 again, although I did get it once. So, I mean, I guess I should be happy with that. And that was a complete accident. 10 points. I mean, I guess if I wanted to, I probably could have gotten enough just so that we could get to the bonus game, although it's not really necessary. And the boat. Although, unfortunately, it's another yellow level, which means we don't have a secret exit to look for, which is too bad, because I love secret exits. Let's see, is there enough room here? No, I didn't think so. Alright, so what are we gonna get here? So far it looks a lot like the one from the original game, although the original one did not have the floating green bubbles underwater. That's actually a kind of neat addition. Let's see, so here we have some power-ups, although I really don't feel like losing, what's it called? My Yoshi. No, not my Yoshi, my cape. Let's see. Yeah, do that, alright, so darn it, so we can only go inside the door with Yoshi if we are small Mario, so I guess that's what we're probably going to do. I really don't want to lose Yoshi, so just for the heck of it, we are going to make ourselves small. So let's go get Yoshi, and now, since, I explained this in another video, if you're riding Yoshi and there's a door, you can only go inside the door while on Yoshi if you're small Mario. You can't go in it if you're a big Mario, Cape Mario, or Fire Mario. So now we actually get to take Yoshi into a place that he probably wasn't supposed to be able to go. Because, I mean, I guess you can take Yoshi into, what's it called? Into the other haunted ship. It's something I never really think about. Because usually you're not able to take Yoshi into, what's it called? Into areas with ghosts. Although this is an exception, I guess. Now, man. How am I supposed to get the P-switch to go up there? I'm guessing it's probably going to be in this area right here. Of course, this isn't very tricky, although I'm guessing spikes or something are probably going to come out of somewhere. Maybe? Oh, tricky! That's actually really cool. Although, I guess kind of pointless at the same time. But that's still a really neat trick, I guess. Now, unfortunately, I guess Yoshi isn't going to be able to take... What's it called? If you put something in Yoshi's mouth, he doesn't remember that it's in his mouth when you come out of the pipe. So I kind of have to drop that there. Now we have to go up here. Now the trick is kind of that the coins would have made it difficult for us to get up there. Although since we got most of the coins, it wasn't really an issue. And that was a stupid hit. that was very risky. And let's see, that was probably a mushroom right there. And those are ghost guys, and whoa, that's dangerous as heck. And there's some more booze. And just wait for this to go by. Not too tricky there. We got that. Basically, if you hold up, you should have no trouble swimming upwards really fast and getting by all of that stuff. Now, let's see, right here, we have this. Now, let's see, what do we have here? Which way should we go? We have, uh-oh. Torpedo Teds are very annoying. The interesting thing is that there's actually no routine programmed into the game for their death. So if you hit them with like a star or a turn block, they actually don't die. They kind of just fly back a bit and then they come at you again. So that's kind of interesting. Please don't take me backwards. Seems like this might be kind of a maze. We have some Eries there. Although if we go to the top of the screen, they're not really an issue. So continuing on to the left, we have a random clock thing on the wall there. And apparently like, what, 2:50 at night? Let's see. Continuing on. Continuing on. Continuing on. We have this right here. And please take us to the end. Room with more torpedo Teds, although luckily it shouldn't be too much of an issue because they do have like kind of a delay before they come out of the launcher, which is a good thing. Gives you a bit of time to get by everything. Let's see, this should be a flower. And this guy is kind of annoying. And now we're kind of following them. I thought they were a lot faster than that. I'm actually kind of surprised that we're catching up to them. Oh, that's interesting. So that kind of took us to the way that would have been right. So now if we go left again, what did we come across? So I'm guessing that there was probably a secret door or something inside the area I didn't go in. Unless, no, this is a different area. It just looks a lot like the one that we were in before. And this is actually kind of a confusing area. Or is it it's the same area? I'm actually kind of confused. I haven't been paying too much attention to the layout since I've kind of, what's it called, been talking and not really paying much attention to our surroundings. So this looks a lot like the place that we were in before. Although, here's kind of an interesting area. Yeah! Does the ground look different there, so that kind of opened up that. That's really cool. That is actually a really awesome trick. And that uses the Layer 2 effect where Layer 2 doesn't activate until you actually touch a Layer 2 block. That was really cool. I have to admit, I am really happy with that secret. That was just absolutely awesome. Yeah, overall, I'm surprised that they actually did that. Let's see, so if we continue to the right, it looks like we'll find the exit. Although, maybe there's something up here? Oh, wow, overall, I am really, really impressed with that. Because, I mean, that's something that a lot of people likely would not expect unless you know the inner workings of how Mario World works. And yeah, 50 points! Very happy about that. We're going to get the bonus game. Can we do a flawless sweep of the same item? Let's find it. Let's see, so right here, we've got mushroom, 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 mushroom. Lame. Bleh. So we got one set of mushrooms, although we don't really need too many lives. So I guess we'll just be happy with that. Cool. And another level. Wow, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 levels so far, not including the top secret area. Since it wasn't really a level, but it kind of was, so it's 9 if you include that. This is a long world, and I mean, I thought that World 6 was going to be pretty short, although it's actually getting pretty long. Now, are we able to cheat over everything? Unfortunately not. So, I mean, we're already underwater. How much more down can we go? Dark underwater, maybe? No, we got this. What's up with this? Oh, we have a vertical downwards underwater level. Now, this is pretty interesting. Although it's a yellow level, so we can go ahead and just press absolutely nothing and just go straight downwards and hope that we don't hit anything. Overall, I guess it looks like this might not be a super long level, although that was actually pretty fun, I have to admit. Let's see, so what we got here. So midway point already, and under 50 time units. We have a bunch of items here. Cape, maybe. We don't need any of that stuff. Can we swim over this wall? Unfortunately not. Let's see in here. We have got what? So we have cheap, although luckily, since we have fire, none of this is really an issue. Although, if we lose it, like I almost did right there, things are not going to be good. So let's just go through here. And man, if we were small Mario, this actually wouldn't be too difficult, although there's only a certain way that we can go. As Fire Mario, and luckily just squeeze through there just in time. Whoa! I meant to go underneath there, although unfortunately it didn't go so well. Come on, power up, please. Awesome, now we can kind of just carelessly hold the up button and mash the B button and hope that we don't hit anything, although we're kind of getting into the Urchin area again, which is kind of a pain. And let's see, let's go up through here. And we have another area. We go to the left, even though it would be kind of pointless. And we have this. Let's see, can I get 50 points again? Seem to be good at doing it in underwater levels. 40, almost, but not quite. Close, though. Very good. And that should take us to the castle, maybe? Finally! Wow, that was actually really long. I was not expecting the world to be that long at all. That turned out really cool. Quite a few secret exits there. Awesome, so we have Roy's Castle. Now let's see what kind of castle this is going to be. I'm guessing it'll be lots of underwater parts. It would be weird if there wasn't. Alright, so we have a tide in this level. And it's a rising and lowering tide too, I think. Yeah, it should be. So this is actually kind of interesting, and for some reason I didn't jump out of the water there. That was kind of weird. Although luckily we're getting our power up back right here. Man, jump! Jump! Now we have to wait for the tide, so it's kind of a pain. So once again we're playing the patience game. A game I'm not super fun with playing, and Mario just kind of glitched out when we took damage there. That's a really interesting, what's it called? Kind of glitch. It exists in the normal game, so that's not a thing that comes from the hack. And sometimes when you take damage on spikes and stuff like that, you kind of glitch out. I'm not really sure why. Maybe if you press a certain direction at the exact time of hitting the spikes. I'm not exactly sure how you replicate that, but I have seen that quite a few times throughout various hacks. And ow! That kind of sucked. Ah! Okay, good. Sorry, so let's see here. So we're almost back to where we were. I cut out that part again just because, I mean, it's fun to cut. Let's see, let's go. Let's go. I'm going to so regret this, it's not even funny. Ah! No! Close, but not quite. I don't know why I'm having so much issue jumping out of the tide. Weird. Overall, it's a pretty neat trick. I mean, with the spike balls and everything like that. This actually is a pretty neat room. I'm just cutting because, I mean, it's just a lot of waiting for the tide to go up and down to get back to this point. Anyway, hopefully this time we'll make it, maybe. Let's see. So, okay. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Whoa! I was holding down. Why did they all of a sudden shoot upward? That kind of sucked. Luckily, we're at this door, and hopefully there'll be like a midway point or something behind it. No, usually in this hack, midway points are put like right before the boss, so you can't expect anything kind of before that. So let's see here. So this looks a lot like the flooded fortress in the original Mario world that kind of happened in between worlds 3 and 4. Up right before Butter Bridge. Now let's see. So we kind of sneak in between there. And we can go through here. Gotta wait for that. That was actually kind of difficult while holding the down button to kind of switch from holding right to holding left. Let's see, go up through here. That room wasn't too bad. That was actually a pretty cool room. Let's see, we got Torpedo Ted's coming out of pipes now. And then we got me being stupid and accidentally running into him even though it wasn't very hard to dodge. That was kind of silly. Yeah, let's see, so let's go through here. Let's not go too deep. Let's see, so we got that, we got that. Just kind of quickly get by all these guys. And another door. Midway point, yeah! And power up. And we have a boss. Let's see, who is it? Oh, right, it's Roy. It said so in the title. How could I forget already? And fireballs made that fight way easier than it, like, ever had to be. And I press select because it doesn't really matter since I'm turning it off after this anyway. And 333, another time I'm getting all 3 digits the same. I should get fireworks for that or something like that. Cool. And we're going to have the text sequence like usual. And we get that. That was actually played during the 5th castle's ending in the original game because that was actually originally Roy's castle. Anyway, Mario has destroyed Roy's flooded castle and saved the Yoshi egg. He has traveled far, but has not found Bowser's hideout. Where could it possibly be? As if it weren't obvious, because I'm pretty sure it was way back in the first world, hiding right somewhere inside of the first level. Or not. And here we have World 7 Bowser Land. Wow, that's actually a pretty neat map. But we will be saving it for another day. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And wow, that's actually going to be a very decently length part. I mean, there's going to be quite a bit of cutting and speeding up possibly. But it was a lot of fun to play, and I hope the part turned out well. So again, thanks for watching, and see you later.